I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. This video in combination with my last video is going to give you all the information you're going to need on Venus and Gemini. Now, in my first video, I kind of discussed with you guys how Venus and Gemini people interpersonally interact with people, friends as well as lovers. I explained what their aura is. I explained what overall they value. Okay? So I'm just going to kind of recap where I was, and then I'm going to give you guys a lot more information, okay? So Venus and Gemini embodies the energy specifically of a person who has technical skill, wit, the ability to be able to work a room, go with the flow, and make networking connections. These are people who are very aware of harmony of situation. They're very aware of the flow of communication. They admire people who can be smooth talkers and who can negotiate themselves in such a way where they're inoffensive, but all the same able to angle themselves in a place where they are making a great connection for the future as well as for the now. These are people who love living in the moment. These are people who are very much people who go through life with a sense of zen, a sense of intuitive, like go with the flow energy and trusting themselves. They're great at accomplishing duties, like task to task to task. These people make great employees, and they are great at running businesses because they're great at the meticulous small things of running a business and running a company, okay? They're really gifted at being able to go by step by step by step by step, you know? And work on the details of situations. You Venus and Gemini people are actually very lucky and very blessed because you guys actually are going to be able to look at mythology and get a lot of information about your placement. Now, the places where I'm going to point you guys at is going to be in Greek mythology, the god Hermes, as well as Norse mythology, the god Odin. In Norse mythology, Odin was the god of wisdom and insight, also intuitiveness to a certain degree. He sacrificed his eye for wisdom and knowledge, okay? And in Greek mythology, the god Hermes is also goes by the name Mercury. So your ruling planet is the mythology and very much embodies the energy of Gemini. So learning about Hermes is going to help you guys in understanding yourself and understanding what directions are going to be wise for you when you're trying to cultivate your energy in order to angle yourself in a position where you're utilizing your chart in the best way possible. You are able to work your chart in such a way where it's putting you in a situation where you have more opportunities for yourself and you're getting the most value out of your life, okay? So study the god Hermes. This god Hermes was the god of technical skill. He was a musician. On the day that he was born, he actually has this whole mythology about how he used his wit to calculate himself in a way and to angle himself in a way where he got his way. And he also had a lot of fun and had a lot of laughs. Okay? He was one of the most special gods because he was able to travel in each realm. He was able to travel in the heavens, earth, as well as the underworld. That's what made him very unique. This is what gave him the so many abilities to go through messages with all the gods. He was the one who could communicate with people, and he communicated with almost every Greek hero. And almost all of the Greek heroes that are very popular, they had some type of encounter with Hermes. So you guys have so many stories which you can research on. Hermes, he was a musician. He was able to do that. He was very much the jack of all trades, but he was the master at everything that he did. So what's interesting about Hermes, the whole story and mythology of Hermes, is that that's going to showcase you how you can utilize your Gemini energy in a way that's actually productive. Your opposite sign is the sign Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the self-actualization of having intelligence to create a philosophy so that you are able to go about goals and get lots of value in life. That is your opposite sign on Sagittarius. So if you unify the lesson of Sagittarius with the lesson of Gemini, which is day-to-day, witty intelligence, okay, you will be able to unify these energies, and you will be able to be very successful in life, okay? Now, more information that I can give you is that the signs that are going to be most compatible with you are going to be the sign of Aquarius and the sign of Libra. So if you guys watch those videos on Libra and Aquarius, you're going to be very much able to get information on who's going to be most compatible with you. You don't necessarily have to only be with a Venus in Libra or Venus in Aquarius person, but it is going to give you guys information as to what placements are going to be ultimately the most compatible with you, in the sense that they're just able to enhance what you already innately have within yourself. Okay, so just learning the lessons of those two signs is just a way for you to enhance your own chart, okay? Because those two signs are the same element as you, just executed in a different way. And so that's that kind of relationship. That's the trine relationship. That's the advantage of the trine relationship, is that it's able to just enhance each other in the same element and show each other a completely different perspective of going about situations, okay? Now, what else can I give you guys? I can also give you guys some insight as to when you are going about your relationships, as well as with this energy particularly. These blind spots of the Gemini energy is going to be the fact that this is energy where if it's not constructed correctly, this can be a sign where a person can completely get lost within themselves and waste their skills and waste their talent. And there's nothing sadder than this world than wasted talent. Okay, it's because of that two perspective aspect of Gemini. It embodies the energy of the twins. Okay, and it helps you guys understand multiple perspectives in life. It helps you guys in situations where maybe if you wanted to become a salesperson, you'll be really great at being able to relate with people, because you'll always be able to see this perspective as well as another perspective. But it can confuse you, and it can put you in a situation where you're not communicated well in relationships romantically. Venus and Gemini is a placement where they have a kind of a bad reputation, because they have a reputation of cheating. And in my opinion, I've dated a Venus and Gemini person. I think that the key is that you have to have that open honesty with a person. And you guys just have to ultimately just find somebody who can keep up with you, you know. Mutable energy is energy where it is the ultimate modality in the sense that it understands there's a beginning and there's an end and there's a continuation of the same thing. Okay? These are people who can let go. You, Venus and Gemini people, are people who can let go. And a lot of people don't understand how you can let go of something that means something to you. But it is important for you to understand that being that you are in relationships sometimes, and you may be in a situation where you're like, wow, I wish I was single, even though I have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Or you may be like, oh my God, I wish I was in a relationship, even and you're single. You see how that can put you in a situation where you are going in circles and you go one step forward and 2 steps back? I have quite a few Venus and Gemini friends of mine, and that was a situation that they got in. That was a situation that kept happening to them in college, where they would go in one major and then they'd be like, get bored of it and go in a completely different major. Now, if they would have learned about the sign Sagittarius and how to hit something in the core and just push through no matter what, they would have been able to constructively use their energy to benefit them in life, and they wouldn't have felt ashamed for not being able to achieve what they want to achieve. This is a placement where it can put, this is an energy where if it's not constructed correctly, you can be the smartest person in the room, but have no credibility. Have no credibility in the sense that you don't have any paperwork that can support what your mind is, how smart you are, and you can, and it can really just be a shame, because these are people who know so much. These are people who learn for fun, but you know, the information is, if it's not positioned in such a way, people won't trust that information. So this is what you have to focus on. You have to focus on developing trust. That's going to help you not only in business, but also in love relationships. Focus on being able to push through to the end of a situation, because in life we're stronger in companionship. We're going to be able to have more opportunities if we're able to have somebody besides ourselves, because we're not going to always be young all of our lives. You know, one day we're going to need to eventually be with somebody who can take care of us, but we have to show that person loyalty. Okay, so anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I recommend you watch my Venus in Libra and Aquarius video. My Venus in Libra video is coming up next. So for those of you guys who have been watching and following me, you guys will be seeing that video real soon, okay? And I post my videos at 12 o'clock noon, just so you guys know. Yeah, so have a beautiful day. Please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what you guys think, and tell me if there's anything you want to add, and tell me about your observations you've made about astrology and what you want to see in future videos, okay? I'm doing a Venus Through All the Signs series, and my channel is about lifestyle and astrology and an advancement overall, okay? So, see you later and goodbye!